Namaste asteroid viewers. The universe has number of galaxies. We consider the Sun family for astrology. Astrology is based on astronomy. Let us welcome our TKP Gopal sir to explain about this to us. Namaste sir.
Namaste.
Can you please give us a brief regarding this astrologies depend on astronomy?
Yes. It can be only a brief. It cannot be in a great detail because it's a very big issue. We will just look into certain part of this particular science. This is a science because this has been found out by our scientists. See, in the sky or in the universe, how many objects are there, no one knows. No one knows, including the latest or the very ardent scientists. There are n number of galaxies in the Milky Way. Sun is one of the stars. It houses some planets. It has become a Sun family, and within Sun family, we have number of planets very closer to that onwards until the farthest. Now, how they have decided the distance from Sun to different planets? Actually, they have calculated from Sun to Earth first. They have taken the speed of light as 1,86,000 miles per second, now considered the metric system as 3 lakh kilometers per second, and it takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds for the light to reach the earth. It is conducted through the radiation. So, the light comes as wave and it reflects over the any body. So, that reflects the light. The other side of the earth is not reflecting the light, so that is dark. It is very simple to understand that it is a globe, it is rotating from west to east, and the light slowly it passes on, and when the other part gets light and this part will be dark. So, this is simple to understand this. So, that means the light is reflected over the object and then only we get the light. So, it takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach the earth at a speed of 3 lakh kilometers. 8 minutes and 20 seconds makes 500 seconds into 3 lakh is approximately about 15 crore kilometers. That is exactly, if you say it is 14 crore 95 lakhs 98,260 kilometers. That has been named by our scientists as 1 AU. AU is astronomical unit. Because carrying this very huge number is a problem, so they have named it as 1 AU. And the closest planet, that is Mercury, at a distance of 0.39 AU, and the immediate next one, the Venus, that is at a distance of 0.73 AU. Then Earth is 1 AU. After Earth comes is our Mars, which is about 1.38 AU away from us. After Mars and before Jupiter, there is one dwarf planet about 2.7 AU away. Then comes Jupiter at 5.2 AU and Saturn at 9.58 AU. Then Uranus at 19.22 AU and Neptune at 30.10 AU. Many Pluto, Haumea, Makemake and Eris, they are all called dwarf planets, not considered for astrological purposes. These planets are away and coming around Sun. How they come around Sun? Because of some force, because there is no driving force externally or internally given, but it has some force within. Those forces are called gravitational force, centrifugal force and centripetal force. They should have some resultant effect. So, that is why this is this much away from Sun and moving at a speed continuously. It goes on. Continuously means how long? It is going on since millions of years and it will go for some more millions of years. To say how far we have seen this, how much is the distance, and now what is the speed of every planet, how much time it takes to come around Sun. Mercury takes about 88 days, Venus about 225 days, and Earth you all know that 365.25 days. The Mars takes 1.9 year to come around. Jupiter takes 11.9 years to come around Sun, and Saturn takes 29.5 years to come around Sun. Then Uranus takes 84 years to come around Sun. Neptune takes 164.8 years to come around Sun. So they are in a distance, they have a different speed, and they come around the Sun. This is continuously taking place. There are many things people to understand this. I would like to tell. There are a lot of planets gathered together in Capricorn now. There were 6 planets, and now it's one by one it is getting away from Capricorn. That means all of them are grouped. Even the versatile astrology people used to say that they have a war with. Actually, there is no war. It cannot commit any war, because you know that they are all in different planes. How come there can be any combination of things rather? Because when you view from here, from Earth, it seems to be that they are all in one line. That is all. Otherwise, they are all in different planes in different distances. It's only an imaginary view that they are all getting together. So, what is this planet going around this speed and at a different distance, and how come this has some connection with astrology? If you consider that, because of the radiation, when the light passes through different planets, they emit a different kind of color.
Colors also depends on astronomy, sir.
Yeah, it depends on the radiation of light from Sun to different planets. When the light passes through Mercury, the Mercury seems to be in green color. When it crosses through this Venus, it looks like silver in color. You know, Earth is also having a different combination, like a geosphere, a hydrosphere, a troposphere, and stratosphere. Basic is geosphere, that is Earth, and the hydrosphere is the water around Earth. You all know in the science, you must have noted, many people must be aware of it, that 75% of Earth is covered with water. So that is why they have given a name hydrosphere itself. So the color of this Earth depends upon the water and the Earth. So it's a combination of soil and the water. So maybe a blue in color. Then comes your Mars, which is red in color. They have given red color because when it crosses through, it emits the red color. Then Jupiter, yellow color, and Saturn onwards. From Saturn onwards, all are considered to be in the dark, that is black in color. There is no color called black, because everything is black. Only when you place something in that emits and it is seen. Otherwise, everything is black only, because you know the sky beyond the atmosphere, that is also dark, pitch dark. You don't know, you can't see anything. There is no air also, there is no light also. So there, Saturn also is considered like it is in the dark color. So these colors emit certain cosmic effect on the living thing. So you all must be aware that without the sunlight, not in our grass can come up. So that means that is the life source. Sun is the life source. Even it is considered in the astrology also. Seminal fluid passed down from a man to the women carries spermatozoa that is governed by sun. So sun is called life source, and that fluid is called Venus. So this is happening. That life source, without that life source, it is null and void. It cannot generate a child. The child is generated and it has been in the mother's womb for 270 days plus or minus 15 days. During that period, the child has a very great protection in the form of placenta, and the child is floating in the fluid called Leica fluid. That has, it is called hermetically sealed. Normally in the aeroplane, whatever the instruments are transported from one country to the other country, they are called hermetically sealed. Likewise, a child inside mother's womb is also very tightly sealed and saved.
Highly protective area.
Yeah, definitely. So when it comes out, it is coming and falling on the earth. All the protection gone. Now this has to get the protection from all the planets. The planets emit different cosmic rays. We had been talking about every color has a different energy. When that touches the child, when they reach the child, that child is given with a destiny schedule. It is also that the destiny or the so called karma is passed on from the man to the women. How? That is through the spermatozoa. Karma is passed on to the child through the spermatozoa, and it has to fight with millions of cells to reach the ova. And so the competition starts at the very base with the beginning itself. The winner is the child, you and me, everybody on earth. So he is a winner. Basically, he is a winner. And that is added with the planetary influence. Everything depends upon the karma, they say. One particular thing must be actually revealed to you. That is, normally people claim that two children are born at the same time, but one is something, another one is nothing. Why? It depends. See, the planetary influence upon both the children are same, but the karmic influence are different, because this child was born for some other people and that is for some other people. So the naturally the karma what they have developed and what these people have developed is definitely different. That is why it depends. It differs. This is how the planets influence upon the human, and further we are calculating how each and every planet influence upon a man with its own characters and the elements. That is astrology. Again, we have to step into the astrology. So in short, astronomy is the one which yields astrology. So without astronomy, there is no astrology. That is proved by science. So naturally, astrology is science.
It was good to hear that astrology is an astronomical science. You explained it very well, sir. Thank you.
Welcome.